GM ladies and gents, this is obviously your host Light here, and today we are going to be discussing testnet based airdrops, and there has been a couple of winners in the recent past, like running nodes on Celestia testnet and some other node projects, and then obviously we had Dob and Nibiru, and then we got some which are coming out soon, like Avail, for example. So you can definitely make some hundreds of dollars running these testnet-based airdrops, but not all of them are going to be big winners, and obviously you're going to be making the most amount of money for things that are going to be requiring liquidity and actual fees to basically interact with the chain. And as a reminder, go check out our actual spreadsheet on Notion for the latest airdrops on different types of categories. It has gone through a couple of very big updates here also on the chain side of things. And speaking of chain, we're not really going to be discussing things like Shardium and Berachain and Tyco in this video, because we have already done dedicated videos on those testnets already, and most people already are aware or are interacting with those chains for a potential airdrop. So let's get started without further ado for an entry which we have featured many times here in the past, which is called the TIA testnet, and they do seem to have like these 2-week periods basically going through different phases, which allows a different set of quests. And there's obviously like ongoing quests which are going to be going the full duration of the TIA testnet, like verifying your email address and changing your TIA rank on the leaderboard, and then obviously referrals. And currently we are on Earl Grey, and this is the third phase. The first one started on all along, which was back in March. So we're still kind of relatively early on here. Maybe there's like going to be 6, 7, 8 phases. And they have already raised $15 million. There are a couple of different ways to basically participate on this, just Twitter tasks, and you can do some developer stuff too, which are going to be getting you most amount of points, FYI, and that's going to be pretty interesting. Will there be people in our crowd who are going to be doing some cool stuff here? But I'm actually pretty positively, expecting that this is going to be actually decent testnet based airdrop that we can actually accumulate. There might be a KYC based drop in the end of this. That's not guaranteed, but that's just a speculation on my part in case there's going to be a lot of Cybele activity here. But definitely an easy airdrop to do, which has pretty simple tasks like just using staking on their platform and etc. Moving on, we have a new drop which is called Analog, and this is an incentivized testnet. And just like TIA, these are both actually in part, well actually TIA is not, but this is in partnership with CoinList. I really pay a lot of attention to the things that CoinList picks out, because they have really good sense for taking premium entries, and a lot of their coins that they have had on their platform have been performing extremely well, excluding a couple of Polkadot and IBC based projects. But Analog is one of these projects that I'm currently looking into, and they might probably have also a sale coming on at some point. There's a simple referral program, and then there's a Galax campaign where you can get extra points. And there's a lot of missions going on Galax for a lot of testnets, so I really recommend just going into Galax and just like typing in testnet and try to do many things as possible there, because those OATs and NFT rewards are going to be part of the criteria. And this is pretty much simple stuff like participating on these random quests, watching out these games. And then there's obviously a leaderboard where you can basically see your ranking. I always kind of look into where I am at the leaderboard. I always want to be on top 50%. And then there's also like a faucet here, which you definitely want to interact with for further points. But this is a very under the radar project still in terms of a testnet. A lot of people haven't talked about it, so I really recommend checking this one out. And then we have another one which basically started out today, or was it yesterday, called Particle. This is part of the, what is this, Ali protocol or whatever. And Particle is basically, I think it's called the Obfuscation Wallet, which is basically a smart contract based wallet that you get then basically signing up with your MetaMask, or universal account as they call it here. And this is pretty big in terms of like wallet stuff. I wish I had the more time to basically interact with Particle in general, but I just haven't had the time. And there has been 2 other campaigns here. They had one with Merlin, and was it Ali or something else that was before that? I can't remember exactly top of my head, but this is definitely going to be the biggest one. There are a couple of different tasks to do, like check-in, for example, and then there's going to be forms of, you know, referral tasks and things like this. There's an invite code which you need to use in order to get participating here. And remember to do this daily check-in thing. And basically, it's just very straightforward stuff. Moving on, we have a new blockchain, an EVM yet again. I really have to do a video on the EVMs once I get the time, but and this has already raised a fair amount of money. I think $8 million. There's Nomad Capital, Hashkey Capital, a lot of big ones. Mantle Eco Fund here, and angel backers from different projects like Polygon and XLR and Zetachain. And this is basically trying to be capturing again a portion of the EVM market. And they also have a campaign going on, but the website has been kind of on and off. So when you're going to be clicking the link, depending on what day is it or what time is it, it might be down. But if it is down, make sure you're going to be trying again later. And they do have also quests on Galax, which you can already do in case the website is not working. But this is another one that I'm kind of a bit bullish on. Now let's see how it's going to be turning out. Then we're going to be talking again about Koi. So this is a node that you can download on your computer. It's not a full node. It doesn't take a lot of space and not any like big resources from your computer. And basically right now they have dropping out these different types of tokens, Doc, Vifat, Jup, and now they're doing Bonk. And there seems to be a lot of other Solana-based airdrops coming out on each single day. And what you just need to do is basically use a faucet, and then you stake a certain amount of tokens into these tasks. And that's basically it. And here is my referral code in case somebody needs to use that. And obviously the total amount of Koi you will be getting is probably going to be playing into the Koi's own airdrop. So you're not just farming these tokens over here, you are also farming out potential points for their own airdrop. And this is also part of the CoinList partnership. So that's why I'm also bullish on this project. Moving on, we have Newlink, another CoinList partnered project. Basically a lot of like social media tasks for now. There is seemingly also a faucet somewhere where you can basically stake out these tokens. If I remember right, there's also some type of private sale going on somewhere, and might have a sale at CoinList at some point. And this is not very saturated. I mean, we probably have 100,000 people here, and that's not that much when we're talking about testnets, which can be basically botted out. So another one that you should definitely pay attention to. And the tasks are really simple in my opinion. So there's a couple of ones that maybe take some effort, but mostly it's just Telegram, Discord links, and you don't even need to be that active. Another one which we have featured in the past is the Levanet. This is simply just using their RPC addresses. So in case you have a MetaMask, make a custom RPC and change. Well, there's a tutorial here. It will show you what to do. And this works on 4 different chains: Near, Ethereum, Start Chain, and XLR. And it's very simple process here. Once you do transactions with your RPC, you're going to be getting points, or basically you can refer other people to the system and you're going to be getting points from that as well. Sometimes some sort of wallets do not allow you to just exactly change the RPC. It's a bit of retardation in that part, so you're just going to play around a bit about it with different wallets and see which one allows you to basically do these adjustments. And basically there's going to be RPC providers in the future and also validators, and those validators are probably going to be getting a large chunk of this airdrop as well in the future. And the last entry on this list is Ellis Network. We have featured this on the channel before, but hey, they still got this project going on, and there's some new quests here also. And just like connecting your socials here, Twitter, Telegram, and Discord, and then they're just like sharing stuff on Twitter and doing swaps on their testnet. So that's probably going to be a more important thing, to kind of have a bit of that activity throughout the Ellis testnet, and claiming your rewards here. Providing LPs is very important, so make sure you're going to be doing that. And I just basically don't do that much here. I should probably be more active, but right now I don't seem to have a lot of assets here. But I'm probably going to be finding there's somewhere in the website there is a way to basically get more tokens, but I don't remember at the top of my head. But that's basically what I have to share with you guys today. And there are obviously other testnets going around, but I thought I would be featuring some of them which are not too hard to do and have more streamlined tasks, because some other testnets are very speculative. We don't know if they're going to be airdropping and how much and what you should be doing, which are going to be preferred validators or people who do testnet transactions. We don't know. So these are really good projects in that sense, that they have pretty clear instructions on what are going to be the criteria. But thanks for watching, guys. Tomorrow probably going to be doing a more weekly recap of the latest airdrops. A lot of things going on, so I will be talking about more stuff tomorrow. Thanks for watching. I will be seeing you in the next video. Cheers.